is Jihaad Pretlow. I played at Fordham University, transferred from Temple University, 5'10", 201.
If you could describe your style of play in 3 words, what would they be?
My style of play is competitive, technical, and physical.
And how are you going to train and prepare this offseason in preparation for the draft or other pro opportunities?
This past offseason, I trained with Train Today's athletes. We focused a lot on my strength, both upper body and lower body. The second phase, we focused on speed. And then the third phase was defensive back drills. And we focused on the point of attack at the beginning of the play and towards the end of the play.
If you could compare yourself to one current or former NFL player, who would it be and why?
It's really hard for me to compare myself to just one player because I watch a lot of players in the NFL that I think I'm similar to, and I take bits and pieces from them and implement it into my game. There's 2 players that I really focus on, that being Malcolm Butler and Eric Thomas. Malcolm Butler I focused on his game because he's coming from a similar situation, and I like to watch how he progressed his game to make himself an effective player in the NFL. And then I watch Eric Thomas because I also play safety, and I like his ability to play sideline to sideline and how he attacks the ball, both when he's tackling and catching interceptions.
When you're studying film, what do you focus on or look for?
When I'm studying film, I'm looking at a wide range of things. Not only do I focus on the opponent, the specific player that I'm about to go against, but I also like to look at the whole scheme of the offense and why they do certain things and how they're going to try to use certain plays in a schematic way in certain down distances. I like to really put a point of emphasis on the O-line because the O-line is the position that will tell you most of the things. The linebacker, the running backs and the quarterbacks, they lie to you with play actions and things like that, but the line is always doing a certain action to let you know what type of play you're going to get.
What separates you from other players at your position?
I think what separates me is the fact that I put a heavy emphasis on my eyes and knowing what I'm seeing and trusting what I'm seeing. The second thing I think that separates me is the fact that I am an avid film watcher. I'm very analytical. This game is very analytical, and to get bits and pieces that the offense will give you before the down starts is important, because you can put yourself in certain situations and put yourself in a better position to better defend whatever it is you're about to get. And then you add in the fact that I'm a tenacious player, I'm a competitor, and that I'm physical, and I feel like that makes me a more complete player, better than a lot of guys that are coming in with this draft class.
What kinds of abilities would you bring to a team that will stand out both on and off the field?
I think my capability of learning fast and my ability to listen. I like to take a lot from older guys who've been in a situation, who's used the situation to better themselves, and I want to learn how he did that. That's why I watch Malcolm Butler, because I can learn from him and see what he did to make himself better in the NFL and an effective player in the NFL. So my ability to listen is something that I hope that coaches will be like, this kid is a great coachable player, and then for other guys that I'm in the locker room with, that they feel comfortable passing the torch on to me to carry the team after they have left. And then the second part is just being a competitor. Being that I went to Temple, and we prided ourselves on being tough and being physical players, and that's something that I carry on with myself, and that's why I was a good fit for that school at the time. I'm looking forward to showing that in the NFL at the next level.
And what's your final pitch or sell to NFL teams or other pro league scouts?
My final pitch to the NFL is that some things are unmeasured. Some things that you can't see, some things you only can see on film. And what that is about me is the fact that I have heart and the fact that I'm smart. A lot of players know that, certain things about the game, but being that I put myself in a situation to learn so many other things on the opposite end of offense, and knowing how offenses will attack you, being a defender, knowing how they try to position you in certain places to get something else open, really puts me in a good position to know that. So I think that my final say is that I'm just a smart player, I'm a competitive player, and when you have those 2 things, you have a pretty good player that's able to produce at the next level.